You complain of tyranny, and you ask for a savior, but you are unwilling to rise up and claim your own worth. You say, "How can I do this? I cannot do this. I need a stronger one, stronger than I, who can do it for me. One who can save me from this abuse." My dear and most esteemed viewer, have you not noticed that the ones who do come, the ones answering to the call of Savior, they are short-lived with their influence? Have you noticed that? They are made separate because Saviors always call on your worth and proclaim your strength. But it is too much for you. You refuse to admit that it could be your strength and your worth that could save you. And you reject and annihilate them so that you can worship them and forget what they have taught you. Tyranny has no recourse if you refuse to allow it. It has been proven many times in your own history. When tyranny goes too far, you revolt. The consciousness rises among the masses and becomes strong. The masses rise up in revolt, and in one fleeting moment, they say no. Many times in your own history, when tyranny goes too far, you revolt. Is it not so, my dear and esteemed viewer? Tyranny whimpers, "Oh, okay," then it limps off into the darkness. But there tyranny waits. There it waits. It waits for you to become lethargic and apathetic. Then tyranny sneaks back in, looking for the opportunity to seize another hold when you are weak. Tyranny knows that you are inexperienced at ruling yourself, and it knows that you will forget how bad it really was. You are really looking for one who will lead you, one who is stronger and greater. You would prefer to be ruled benevolently. In the end, tyranny will come to fill the bill. But you are the only one who can rule your roost. You are the only one who has that capacity and that worth. But this is direct knowledge, and no one can give it to you. You must discover it yourself. My dear and most esteemed and noble viewer, the secret to true empowerment is in the acknowledgement that all things work together. All things cooperate to exist side by side. The flow of energy is accessible to everyone and everything. There is an abundance of this flow, and all can partake of this to fill their fill. There is no power. There is only cooperation. The true self and false self must join again in cooperation if the total being is to prevail and grow. When you assert yourself for reasons of power, there is a great terror that enters your heart. In the concept of wielding power, there is the fear of abuse. Do you realize that as you cling to power, you put yourself in danger of learning how to abuse? You will become one of the abusers. Is this what you want? Do you want to become one of the thugs? Become a member of the Illuminati, the deep state, the dark cabal? Is that what you want? Do you want to perpetuate the tyranny to keep the darkness fed and flowing? Do you? Tyranny knows that you are inexperienced at ruling yourself, and it knows that you will forget how bad it really was. The secret to true empowerment is in an acknowledgement that all things work together. You must risk looking at yourself honestly. You must discover the truth about yourself. You must enter the myth of the flaw that you fear will surely destroy you. You must risk looking at yourself honestly so that you will know the true value of yourself. With this knowledge, you will come to realize the truth about the dream and about the ones who weave it. You will come to understand that all reality exists by virtue of cooperation. It is a greater family of life. No one thing possesses any power. The strength is in the union of all. Do not lust after the power. It is only a dream, a great seduction to turn you into a thug, to make you an abuser. There is energy in that for sure, but it makes you more complicated. It complicates your ability to open, to accept yourself, and to accept abundance. Know that what you aspire to be, what you admire and feel envious of in a hero, exists already in your own being. You cannot see the value of a thing without possessing that value in yourself. You cannot embrace that which you do not know. So do not create a creature of myth that will save you. My dear and esteemed viewer, reach into yourself, pull yourself up, save yourself for the sake of the Most High God, and for the sake of your own true self-empowerment within the divine matrix of your own knowledge, of your own gnosis of self-worth and empowerment.
Namaste, namaskaram.